Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Christina. So I was thinking about it and I have some things this year that have really helped me a lot that I would definitely buy again if I could, or I just wanted to offer some suggestions because I know this time of year, since we're starting to wind down the school year here soon, I typically tend to buy things towards the end of the school year or the summer in preparation for the next year. So here are a few ideas of some things that I have really loved that have been my favorites. All right, so I got my little list here, but I have 10 things written down that were my favorite this year. And it was hard to think of just 10 because I have a lot of things I've really liked. But number one are Postit Pads. I have loved these. There's some that have grid paper on them, just regular lines, some that are blank, or I found some this year, or I was introduced to them, I guess you could say. They look just like Post-its, but they're bigger in size, and I can't believe I've never known about those. But I'll use them for different things. I'll post them up around the room and they can write comments or questions on them, or I will write things and they can respond to something, or if they have a presentation, they could use them to present their material. I've really loved Postit Pads. All right, so you might be able to tell right now my camera's a little shaky. It's because this next thing is something I've been using, and it is this stand right here. You can put a phone on it, you can put an iPad on it, but it's been really great for online learning. I've also used it before I've been switching over to online teaching, and I used it to record math videos or just to set something down on my desk. So I've really loved having this stand. Another thing I've really liked this year are sorting pencils. They are so awesome. I really like to group them up in different ways. And sometimes it'll be on the fly, it'll be really fast. And so these pencils are awesome. You'll basically just pass out these little plastic pencils to them, and they have a color on them, a number, and a shape. So you can sort them in so many different ways, which is fun because, sometimes our students will maybe just get a number and they'll think, oh, well, you're a 2 and I'm a 2, we must be in the same group. But with these pencils, they don't know because you can call them in different ways. So I've really liked it. It's a fun way to sort your groups. All right, this is something that I've liked every year ever since I've been a teacher, but I like to have 2, maybe 3 comfy chairs in the room. So maybe like a bean bag, or this year I have some little gardening chairs they can sit in, which are comfortable and they look really nice. And sometimes I've had little rocking chairs and different things. I think it's great to have comfy chairs for them to sit in, especially if you have a little reading area. It makes it cozy and inviting for them. So I've also really loved to have a little book rack that I can put on the counter. I actually got this from a teacher friend that ended up moving, but it's just like a little wire rack. You can put your chapter books onto it, but it's been really great. What I'll do is I have a bunch of chapter books for a unit, and I'll take that whole unit down and I'll put them on these racks, and the kids will choose from them. And they'll partner up and they'll choose with their partner what book they want, and they'll read together. Anyway, I really love this rack. It's been awesome. They can see the books, it's easy to get to, and it fits right on the counter. All right, this next one I really like just because I tend to do a lot of projects with my class, and I like to be creative with them and crafty. So I really like having a big paper sorter, and the one I have is really big and it has 3 different sections. The first section will be all construction paper, and I have it all sorted out, and then I'll have copy paper, colored copy paper, and then the next one is all cardstock. So it's nice because I can just go in there and grab what I need really quick, and I can see what I have. So the next item, I started having them be more accessible to my class, and that is clipboards. So I have a bin of larger clipboards and smaller clipboards, and if they need to meet with a partner, with a group, and they want to be somewhere besides their desk, I have these clipboards available for them to use, and they've come in really handy. Okay, so this next item is something I've actually done a whole video on, and that is to have a great planner for you to use, a classroom planner. I do have a video where I've already filmed and let you know what my favorite planner is and the things I like to have in it, so you'll have to check that out. But I've really loved the planners from Erin Condren. So having a great planner is important. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the list. So number 9 are IKEA signs. I didn't know what I was going to use these signs for at first. I just thought they were really cute, so I bought them. But I've used them a lot. I've used them for parent-teacher conferences. I've used them for centers, maybe to label baskets and things. But I've really loved these little IKEA signs, and you can slip paper in and out and switch them out. Or what I did is I just put one solid color in there, and then I'll use an Expo and just write right on it and erase it. So they've really been convenient, and I've liked them and used them a lot. So many years ago, I actually had an aide help me make this, but I basically went to a craft store and I got the letters for noise, N-O-I-S-E, and then I actually had her hodgepodge them, so it matched all the things in my classroom. So they're really cute too. But I use my noise sign a lot because I don't like to just nag them and keep saying, shh, quiet down, you know. So I'll just use this noise letter, this letter system. And what I'll do basically, and you might have heard of it before, is if they're being too loud, I'll have the president take a letter down. I'll say, take down the E. And then if they're too loud, I'll say, take down the S. And I tell them once all the letters are gone, there's no more talking. So it's just a little way for them to monitor their talking and just to make sure they're talking quieter, and that, you know, it's just nice for me so I don't have to keep reminding them. All right, those are my 10 favorite things that I really liked this year. There are a lot that didn't make the cut to the list, but are huge things. So maybe I'll do another one of these down the road, but these are some things I've really liked. If you have something that you've liked in your classroom, please comment down below and let me know and let us know what those things are. So thank you for watching.